Hello guys, so I've been away a lot of times these days kaya hindi ako nakakapag-live lesson sa inyo. And this time is the same thing. Kaya ni-record ko tong video again as an intro dito sa week number 12 lesson natin. So hindi ko ma-promise kailan ako makakabalik doing live delivery of the lessons as the business is taking a different course that requires me to go out a lot and connect with other leaders. So kung naka-follow ka sa akin, probably nakikita mo naman yon yung mga stories ko. Nagko-connect kami weekly sa iba't ibang tao. And na-realize ko din na for me to be able to scale the business and impact more people, which is kayo yun, then I have to delegate some stuff to my team. Even yung mga sobrang paborito kong gawin like itong pagtuturo sa inyo ng live and getting immediate feedback. Kasi nabanggit ko sa inyo, kung naalala nyo, ewan ko kung binanggit ko, love language ko is words of affirmation. So, nag-enjoy talaga ako when I see you getting aha moments, appreciating the lessons. So, yan. Sobrang paborito ko yan. But again, yun nga, for me to create more impact, kailangan ko mag-delegate. So, I can free up my time to do other stuff na tutulong din sa business. And by doing so, hindi lang ako makaka-free up ng time para mag-acquire ako ng mas maraming skills, mag-connect sa mas matitinding leaders, but also natitrain ko yung mga next leaders ng Kaizen sa leadership role nila. Like si Coach Box, diba? Si Coach Carlo, which agree kayo, sobrang galing nila. So ngayon, ang binibigyan ko ng time, pinaglalaanan ko ng oras is yung holdings na binuo namin, and I'm one of the shareholders. And also, yung isa pa, yung pagbuo ng 9-figure table mastermind, which I'm sure nakikita nyo kung nakafollow kayo sa akin. Ang goal ng mastermind na yun is to help people go from 5-6 figures income to 7, 8, 9, even 10 figures. Or yung tinatawag nilang top 1% or up to 0.00001% income earners dito sa Pinas. Na pwede nyo rin masalihan in the future basta magsipag kayo. Pag-check nyo yung standards, yung requirements, I'm sure pwede nyo masalihan tong 9-figure table mastermind. And maabot nyo yan, of course, pag sinipagan nyo and you continuously work on yourself and never stop. So, sinasabi ko sa inyo to kasi ayokong ma-feel nyo na nawala na si Coach, na busy na si Coach, pinabayaan na yung Kaizen. It's not that. Everything I'm doing is still for the benefit of Kaizen and the business as a whole. Yun siya. And remember, di ba sabi natin sa Lesson 1. So, dito sa Kaizen, ikaw yung superstar. Ikaw yung bida. So, kami mga coaches, Coach Bogs, Coach Carlo, LJ, Zach, andito lang kami to guide you. Pero ikaw yung bida dito. And what you paid for here, I'm sure, hindi naman, di ba, hindi ka naman nagbayad para makita si Coach Joe na nagde-deliver ng lesson na live. Of course, part yun. But yung main reason bakit ka nagbayad dito, nag-enroll sa Kaizen, is for you to witness your own transformation. And dyan sa goal mo na yan, I promise you na I will do my very, very, very best. Sa lahat, kayong lahat, para gampanan yan. Kahit hindi man ako mag-deliver ng lesson na live, gagawin ko lahat ng nasa control ko for us to be able to deliver that promise. So, yun lang. Sana hindi nyo ma-feel na pinabayaan na kayo ni Coach kasi hindi. Kayo yung number 1 ko. Diba? Yung vision ko, yung mission ko, yun yung number 1 sa buhay ko. Alright? Ano pa ba? So, yun lang. With that, what you will guys do again this week is watch the replay of lesson 12 from last season. So gawin nyo siya as if you're doing it live. Engage, participate, mag-chat kayo, usual nyo. Because doing so will reinforce to you the lessons even more versus kung passive ka lang nakikinig. And again, don't worry, chinek ko yung slides natin, chinek ko yung lesson, pinanood ko yung replay ng ilang ulit. It's already perfect. Wala na akong dapat baguhin kasi ando doon na lahat. Baka nga pag inulit ko siya ng live, mamiss out ko yung mga important details. Okay? Ano pa ba? Yun pala. At the end of the lesson, Zach and Coach Boggs, andito sila in case meron kang questions. Si Coach Carlo, I think nasa biyahe siya, so wala rin siya. Si Coach Boggs dito naman, so wala kayong dapat ikaalala. And lastly, last week na ng 4-week challenge ngayon. So, kung hindi mo pa tinotodo, galingan mo na. Good luck sa inyo lahat. So, that's it for me. I will see you sometime, some weeks, ngayong December at lalo na dun sa mga magiging top performers ng Kaizen kasi may include kayo sa Kaizen celebration. So, that's just it. Have a good day. Game. So week number 12, 40 fitness facts that will shock you, amaze you, and destroy the myths you still think are true. So ito yung sa last season, parang pinag-isa ko na lang dito. And in-adjust ko ng konti. Dinagdagan ko, binawasan ko. So this is going to be, maganda to. Okay. So here's what we're going to cover. 40 fitness facts that will save a lot of years in your fitness journey and make you knowledgeable in this area. So natutunan na natin to in 5 steps. The only 5 steps we need to have an incredible transformation. So ito yung steps for us to get results. Ba natutunan na natin lahat ng lessons na magdadala sa atin papunta dito. So day 100 yung transformation ng katawan natin, mindset natin, habits, saka quality of life. So itong training na to, ang itatakil natin is this. Yung enough knowledge na yan, di ba, kailangan lang naman yan for us to get results. Pero gagawin natin siyang superb knowledge. Dadagdagan natin yung knowledge nyo kasi I know a lot of you, like Tristan, yung mga gusto nila maging coach in the future o magturo in the future. So, gagawin lang natin, fifillin natin yung knowledge gaps. Para hindi lang tayo puro mindset, action stuff, meron din tayong general knowledge. And by having so, kahit di ka naman magtuturo, but you're going to be a much more effective person in dealing with the regular BS na may encounter natin dito sa fitness industry. Kasi sobrang dami niyan eh. Hindi sila natatapos. Bawal yung rice, bawal yung ganito. So you'll be smart, you'll be sharp, at lalakas din yung pang-amoy mo sa kung ano-anong yung mga marketing lang, yung mga hindi naman totoo. Mga BS marketing. And that way, makakatipid tayo sa pera, sa oras, sa effort. At iwas shiny object syndrome din. Pag nakakita tayo ng ads na, ano ba yung mga ads na kumakalat sa yung mga body type training, yung mga masama ang Coke Zero, yung mga ganyan. O sa gym, sabi ni Ryan, sa gym marami yan. And ano pa ba? Siyempre, di ba, pag may tutulungan tayo, kunwari may nagtanong sa atin, ang ganda ng results natin, tapos ayun na, umuulan na yung pumipila sa advice, nangihingi ng advice, maganda yung mga sasagot natin. Confident tayo. Supplement na useless. Yung Get 7 Abs, yan, didiscuss natin yan, mga bro science. And kung mapapansin nyo guys, itong knowledge stuff, diba, filling your knowledge gaps, andito siya sa week number 12 eh. Most people kasi would think na dapat knowledge ang inuuna, knowledge and techniques. Inuuna ituro sa tao. But as we know by now, hindi knowledge yung magpapa-consistent sa atin. Kasi kung let's say, inuna ko yung knowledge dito, parang facts dito sa week 1, malamang hindi kayo umabot ng succeeding weeks. So lagi natin tandaan, mga future coaches, people don't want information. They want transformation. So bigyan mo muna sila ng mga aha moments, baguhin mo yung mindset nila, get them to take action first, and then tsaka mo isa lang yung knowledge. Para back up lang doon sa ginagawa nyo na. So yun yung effective na pagtuturo at pagiging leader. Okay ba yan? So kaya ito nasa week 12 kasi alam nyo na naman lahat gagawin eh. Di ba? Meron na kayong foundation para i-absorb lahat ng ituturo ko dito. Para mas maintindihan at mas magamit mo sila. Okay? So before we start, itong tuturo ko, 40 facts. Yeah, we have 40 items here. And some items require long explanations. Mga scientific pa, mga kailangan pa ng studies, literature. So ang gagawin ko lang, iiksiyan ko yon, skip ko na. Okay lang ba yan? Kasi I know a lot of you, hindi naman gusto marinig yung mga ganang explanation. Gusto lang malaman, totoo ba to o hindi? Pero iba naman, a few of you, gusto nung mga long explanation. Yeah, I can just send the resources naman. So okay lang ba? Okay. Okay. Start na tayo. 40 fitness facts. So part 1, ibig sabihin lang yan, page 1. Number 1, you can't reduce the size of any body part by doing exercises that target it. So yan, makikita mo sa YouTube yan, sa internet, sa Facebook. So hindi siya totoo. Spot reduction is a myth. So stay away tayo dito. So hindi totoo na pag may mga certain exercises lalo na to. So kung bumili ka nito, sorry. Pairam kami. Yeah, actually dami pa rin niniwala kasi may mga dumadaan na ads sa akin na ito, sobrang daming comments. Pairam, try ko rin. So the only way to lose fat in specific areas is by losing fat overall. This means that if you want to lose fat sa thighs natin, side belly, arms, yung double chin natin, the only thing we need to do is lose more weight. In short, calorie deficit lang. So walang spot reduction. Wala yung exercise mo yung leeg mo tapos matutunaw yung taba sa leeg. So walang ganun. So meron din pala, meron palang spot reduction is yung ano yun, yung liposuction. So si Bello na yung need yun. Okay tayo dito. Basic yan pero I know marami pa rin na naniniwala dito. So nilagay ko siya sa una. Number 2, eating small, frequent meals doesn't boost metabolism. So eating 3, 6, 10 meals, the amount of energy na gagamitin ng katawan natin, same lang sila. So yan, beware lang sa mga ganitong articles, news, na yan, why eating smaller meals more often better for weight loss. This master surgeon lost 40 pounds by switching to 6 small meals a day. So hindi sila totoo. It doesn't really matter. Next. Yan, pinag-isa ko na lang sila. There are no fattening, specific fattening or slimming foods or ingredients. Yung mga pasok dito, yung mga nakakataba yung rice, nakakataba yung soft drinks, o kaya nakakapayat naman, nakakapayat yung apple cider vinegar, nakakapayat yung lemon water in the morning. So walang ganun. And connected dyan, natural gluten, organic foods are not superior for weight loss. And lastly, vegan diets are not superior for building muscle and losing fat. So yan, makikita natin. Isang search lang nito sa sa YouTube. Sobrang dami yan. Sobrang dami natin makikita. Lalo kung may mga doctor pa yung gumawa ng video. Ang lakas talaga makaloko. So yan, avocado, ang taas sa calories niyan, eggs. So walang ganun. Pati yung mga negative calorie foods na pag kinain mo daw, parang net daw niya, negative. So this is the correct info. So these foods will not magically burn fat, wine. Ito yung ano bang spice to? Yeah, foods claiming to have magical properties which directly target and burn body fat. So walang ganyan. Ito yung mga pagkain that can help you burn more fat. Chicken breast, Greek yogurt, salad, low-calorie fruits. Foods high in fiber, water, and protein which help fill your belly for fewer calories. So yan. Ganyan tayo matutulungan ng food sa pag-lose ng weight. So walang ganito. So the only way, naisip ko, the only way this can work, kunwari tea, kunwari apple cider, is pag nag-take sila ng ganyan, kunwari inad nila sa routine yan, ang karamihan na mangyayari, ang kadalasan mangyayari, magbabago rin yung behaviors nila. Yun yung magli-lead sa calorie deficit. Not exactly the intake of this. So vegan diets naman, sino mga nakanood nito? Sa Netflix. So they are not superior kasi ito yung mga documentaries na yan. Yun yung after mapanood to, yun yung conclusion may. Parang vegan diets are better. So marami ng articles, marami ng posts, marami ng videos sa YouTube. Nag-debunk niyan. Sobrang dami. So basically, they're just telling na, it's not true that vegan diets are superior when it comes to health, losing weight, building muscle. So just because it's a Netflix documentary doesn't mean it's true. So maglalagay ako ng mga links sa action items kung gusto niyo basahin yung yung kabilang side. So another note, if you wish to become a vegan for ethical, environmental, moral, religious reasons, please go ahead. Wala namang masama doon. Pero ang gusto ko lang i-point dito, parang don't become a vegan just because some Netflix documentary scared you into it. Okay, we go next. High-protein diets are superior when it comes to weight loss because of the protein's high thermic effect. So, na-discuss na natin to last training, week 9. Week 9 ba yun? So, ibig sabihin nito, ibig sabihin ng thermic effect is yung katawan natin, whenever we eat food, certain macros, yung katawan natin nag-expend siya ng energy to digest that macronutrient. So sa tatlong macronutrient, protein, carbs, fat, protein yung may pinakamataas na thermic effect. Ibig sabihin, mas madaming calories ang i-burn natin to digest a protein versus carb or fat. So ang title ko nga dito, di ba? How to burn more calories without adjusting your food intake or activity. So ang sagot doon, just eat more protein. So mangyayari dito kung 1.5 calories tayo na high protein versus 1.5 calories na low protein, yung overall calories na mababurn natin pag kumain tayo ng high protein, mas mataas siya. And therefore, mas malaki yung deficit na magagawa niya. So para nag-extra steps tayo more. Dati ay pag naayos natin to, usually, di ba? Pag naayos natin yung protein challenge natin, naging consistent tayo, doon natin napapansin yung pagbaba ng weight loss. Yung, kunwari, nag-plateau tayo. So yeah, this is just a reminder for all of you to eat more protein. Next, ito favorite ng marami. BCAA supplements are a complete waste of money. So whey and EAAs are much better. So ito yung best analogy sa nagte-take ng BCAA. So pag kumakain na tayo ng ano, nagets ba? Nagets ba yung picture? So yung swimming pool, ayan, yung swimming pool, yan yung high protein diet natin. Tapos itong water bottle na pinangliligo niya, yan yung BCAA. So kung ang goal mo lang naman is maligo or mag-swimming, that means hindi mo na kailangan ng water bottle. Okay ka na. Basa ka na swimming pool eh. So sobrang waste of money and energy lang tong water bottle. So same with BCAA. Kung kumakain na tayo ng high protein daily, we're already getting all the BCAAs that we need. Hindi na natin siya kailangan. Yeah, may BCAA. Lahat ng protein natin, yung chicken breast, yung whey, sa lahat ng halos ng kinakain natin, beef yan, mga complete protein, meron na silang BCAA. So ito yung comparison ng BCAAs, EAAs, ibig sabihin, essential amino, ayan yung ano niya, RAM, ito yung ito yung ibig sabihin niya. So branch chain amino acids, ayan, 3 lang siya. Essential amino acids, yan, yan yung kompleto. And non-essential, kasama dito sa whey. So the best, of course, dito is yung whey. Kasi you not only get the BCAA, you also get the essential amino acids, and you also get the non-essential pa, saka it helps you with sa satiety. Mabubusog ka pa. So ito yung best dyan. So i-consider lang natin yung EAA if ayaw natin uminom ng whey sa umaga. Kunwari, nag-fasted workout tayo. And sobrang gusto mo talaga, fasted workout ka talaga. So ito yung i-consider natin na supplement. Hindi ito. Kasi ito, wala talaga siya. Hindi talaga siya. Wala siya effect. Wala siyang tulong. Parang lang yan. Expensive water. Jomar, all brands of whey po ba ganyan, coach? Yeah. So ito may fina-follow ako dati sa IG. Parang maganda siyang resource kasi evidence-based, all about science. So ito yung post niya, isang post niya doon. Ganyan daw gamitin yung BCAA. Okay tayo. Sino dito may BCAA supplement pa? Yeah, kung ganyan lang naman, kung parang Gatorade, wala namang problem. But if you're gonna buy, yeah, na lang, whey na lang. So ito yung sinasabi kong EAAs. So ito, bumibili ako nito before. Nakalagay dyan, Hydro BCAA. Pero, pag tinignan mo yung ingredients niya, ano siya, EAA siya. Hindi siya BCAA lang. So tingin ko kasi kaya BCAA nilagay dito, mas malakas sa market yan eh. Kasi parang doon hype na hype yung ano. Doon hype na hype yung mga tao. So ito, tinitake din namin ni Coach Carlo. May ang difference lang dito, may caffeine siya. So parang pre-workout. So nabibili ko siya, yan, Waking, Lazada. Yan, sabi ni Bog, sarap yan, amino energy. Yan, sarap to. So if you're gonna buy, yeah, EAAs o kaya stick na lang sa whey. Wag na kayo mag-BCAA. So next, eating high protein is not bad for your kidneys. So yan, as long as your kidneys are healthy, walang dangers ang high protein diet. So si Lane, I'm sure napakita ko na to nung week 4 training, PhD. Yeah, doctor who actually lifts. So ayan, scientist, marami ng studies na, yan, marami na rin siyang videos that debunk. Kasi hanggang ngayon marami pa rin nagsasabi na masama sa kidney yung whey, masama sa ganyan. So yan, there's absolutely zero evidence that protein harms healthy kidneys. And the evidence is weak at best that low protein diets actually are helpful for kidney disease outcomes. Protein damages your kidneys. No, protein can harm your liver. No, protein causes cancer. Try again. So another PhD, si Brad. So ito yung, alam mo yun, pag may trusted sources kayo, kahit di nyo nabasahin yung mga saris nila, and if you don't want to, sila na bahala dyan. So, yeah, same thing. Research from blah blah shows consuming protein 4 times the RDA has no effect on kidney function over a two-year period. Let's finally put the unfounded myth that high protein diets are harmful to the kidneys in healthy individuals to rest. Another, sa liver naman. So bottom line, if you don't have any pre-existing kidney condition, even if you eat at 1 gram per pound or even above that, it's still safe. So yun, mga doctors na yun nagsabi, if you don't want to believe me, believe them. Coach, bakit after ko mag-start mag-take ng whey, tumaas yung creatinine ko? So yung pagtaas ng creatinine, so yung BUN, blood urea nitrogen, it is very normal pag nag-start tayo magbuhat or pag kumakain na tayo ng high protein. Pero, hindi ibig sabihin nun na damage yung kidneys natin. It just means na meron tayong mas mataas na protein metabolism. Kasi pag nagbubuhat tayo, nagbe-breakdown tayo ng amino acids. By muscle fibers natin, nagiging protein yan sa bloodstream. Tapos nagdagdagan pa natin ng whey. So marami nang finifilter si kidneys na mga amino acids. So it's normal na tumaas ang concentrations ng mga to sa blood natin. Confusing lang to, saka scary for some. Kasi pag nagpapatest tayo, ba ang conclusion agad sa atin, there's something wrong with your kidneys. So, hindi siya. Pag tumaas to, it's not because of this agad. So, ang recommendation daw dito, if you're worried, is to get a urinary test, yung protein test instead, as it's a better measure of kidney function than yung blood test lang. Basta ang bottom line, coming from the bodybuilders, also PhD doctors, not just me, if you have healthy kidneys, hindi masama yung protein, high protein diet. Yeah, sabi ni Mark, tumataas din with dehydration. Tama. Next. It's not true that our bodies can only absorb 20 grams, 30 grams, 40 grams protein in one sitting. So ito yung isang study dyan, 100 gram in one meal versus traditional 4 meals. So no difference in lean mass preservation. Ibig sabihin, na-absorb ng katawan natin lahat. Even if we eat over 100 grams per day, 100 grams of protein per meal, like yung mga nag-IF, yung intestine natin, kaya niya i-absorb at i-store yung ganong kalaking protein. Kasi yung amino acids naman, mag-circulate yan doon sa blood natin. Pag kailangan na siya ng katawan, ay kunwari gym na tayo, ready for use na siya. And if you want to watch the scientific explanation, search nyo lang yung kay Jeff Nippard. Next, muscle soreness is not a basis of a workout's effectivity. Progressive overload is. So I got here, ito ko 2019 ata to. Yeah, I got here, rarely experiencing soreness. Way shoulders nga natin, bihira yan maging sore. Parang never parang sa tagal ko nagbubuhat, never naging sore yung yung side delts. So another example nito, yung mga nagmamarathon. Yeah, parang pag tumakbo sila, especially sa umpisa, super sore yung legs nila. Pero yung soreness na yun, doing the marathon, hindi yun yung nagpapalaki ng muscles. Sana all made. Okay, next. Muscles don't turn into fat and vice versa. So meron ba kayong narinig na ganito? Hanggang ngayon, meron narinig akong ganyan. So hindi totoo na magiging taba si muscles pag nag-stop tayo. Dahil building muscle and losing, burning fat are two different processes. So ang nangyayari lang, pag huminto tayo magbuhat, is we lose muscle. And if we lose muscle, maging ibabaw yung fat sa mga body parts natin. Also, if we stop exercising, mas prone tayo na tumaba kasi less calorie burn, di ba? Overall. Kasi nabawasan yung exercise natin. So, yun yung nangyayari. Hindi napapalitan ng hindi siya nagtatransform into fat yung muscle natin. Sabi ni DM. Actually, yan yung reason kaya tumaba ako. So another example nito, yung kabila naman, another example nito, yung mga galing sa mga papayat, dumaan din ako dito. Sasabihin sa atin, sinabi sa akin, magpataba ka muna bago ka magbuhat para yung mga taba, yun yung magiging muscle. Kasi pag wala ka pa daw taba, sayang daw yung pagbubuhat mo. Kasi wala daw mako-convert. So same lang yan, hindi yun totoo. So muscle building and fat loss, magkaiba sila. Yeah, so pag experience natin yon, yeah, we just educate them. kung open-minded sila. Pero pag brush off. Okay. So next. Hindi totoo na okay lang kumain ng madami kasi mababurn mo naman sa workouts. So ito, meron pa ba kayong naririnig na ganito? Ako pag may makakakita sa akin na kakain ako, even sa bahay, kunwari may bisita, ganyan kadaming kinakain mo? Sabi ko, oo. Sabihin, okay lang yan, nababurn mo naman. Hindi ko nababurn, tinatrack ko kasi. Kaya nakakain akong ganun kadami. Kasi ito, yeah. So, Jollibee Champ. Ito kay Sukat Squad to. 700 calories. Kaya siya hindi totoo na okay lang kumain ng madami kasi maburn mo naman. Kasi itong 700 calories na to, ilang minutes mo itatakbo yan sa treadmill just to offset the calories. Hindi nga tunawin lahat yan eh. I-offset mo lang. Di ba? Oops, may paano? Zach pa. Mute lahat. So itong Jollibee Champ, di ba 700 calories, ba magto 30k steps ka just to offset that. Eh paano kung sinamahan po ng fries ng kung ano-ano pa? So kaya siya hindi totoo. Magtatago ako ng speaker sa gym din, i-play ko replay nito. Okay, next. Ito, favorite ko to. Drinking cold water doesn't slow down digestion and trap fat in our stomach. So baka meron bang naniniwala sa ganito? So ito sa MF ko nakikita to madalas. Madaming ayan, parang nag-search lang ako, isang search ko lang ang daming lumabas. Yeah, so ito, hindi nakakalaki ng tiyan, feeling bloated lang. Lumalaki yung tiyan dahil sa fats na namumuo pag umiinom tayo ng cold water at nakakapagpabagal siya ng metabolism. So not literally, but don't drink cold when you're eating oily foods. If you eat oily, di ko natakpan yun. If you eat oily foods and then drink colder water with it, the oil does get hard. Parang nagsisebo ba sa loob ng tiyan, which could be the reason people say nakakalaki ng tiyan. Ang advice sa akin before was when eating, drink warm water. Sorry, Nard. Sana nagpalit ka na ng Facebook name. So yeah, hindi siya totoo, Nard. Sana nasa Kaizen ka. Huwag niya i-message ha, baka i-forward niyo pa to. Pero honestly, sino yung may ganito ba kayo naririnig? May belief ba kayo about sa cold water? Reynard, finiture ka sa Kaizen. Ewan ko bakit na-miss out ko si Nard. Na-delete ko naman iba. Marami niyan, yung kapitbahay namin matanda. Move on na nga tayo. So ito sagot dyan. Cold water may slightly lower gastrointestinal temperature but it will not cause ingested fats to solidify dito sa tiyan natin, particularly in the intestinal wall. Our body will eventually equalize our core temperature, so it's impossible to freeze fat in our stomach. So wag tayong mag-alala kasi hindi ganyan kahina yung acid natin sa tiyan. Ba na magsisebo yung Okay na tayo dito. Sorry agad. Sorry talaga, Nard. Next. So sweating doesn't mean you're burning calories. O, sino bumili nito? Pahiram ulit. Yeah, lalo yung ano, yung sa gym, 'di ba? Yung may mga nakaganito sa gym. Merong nagpupunta sa gym nakaganito eh. So ako hindi naman ako never naman ako natawa sa ano, pero parang ano, alam mo 'yun, may parang gusto mo siyang i-educate. Pero syempre, hindi naman ako nangingialam. Marami lang talaga ako nakikita sa ano, sa gym. Kaya may mga iilan na nakaganito sila. Siguro kasi dati nagjo-gym ako madaling araw. So, parati akong may nakikita. Layuan nyo pag nakaganyan. Ang asim ng amoy nila, promise. Hindi ikaw yung Audrey, mga 2 a.m. ako nagjo-gym dati. So, ang nangyayari, yeah, pag naganito tayo, sauna suit, uh, magkakos yan ng water loss. Pero hindi yan makaka-burn ng calories. So, hindi siya makaka-burn ng fat. So, sweating doesn't mean you're burning calories. Kasi if it were, di ba, pagpahingay na lang natin yung electric fan. No? Patayin natin yung AC. O, bilad tayo sa araw. Okay. Yung mga ayaw umamin na buti pa si Audrey o umamin, bumili. Sino pa bumili dyan? Yeah, siguro kung dati kung nasa ano rin ako, nasa heavy side kasi ako galing ako payat. Kung nasa heavy side ako, probably bumili rin ako niyan. Kasi dinaanan ko rin yung lahat ng hype sa ano sa pagiging skinny. Okay, next tayo. So when it comes to health and physical looks, BMI matters a little, if at all. So ito, marami pa rin nabibiktima ng BMI. BMI is often misleading and it's causing a lot of confusion. Kasi ito, two people, sabi ni BMI, obese sila parehas. Pero hindi naman sila obese, di ba? Ito, super low body fat, pero madaming muscle mass. Yeah. So ito, sino fan ni ano? Steve Austin. So at the height of his career, ganyan yung katawan niya, he was 6'2", parang si Boggs. His BMI is at 32. Would class him as having obesity. So what we should do instead, kung health ang usapan, kunin lang natin yung body fat natin or estimate natin. Kasi yun yung much better predictor, indicator ng overall health. Pagdating naman sa looks, not health, ang best na basis is yung happiness natin, satisfaction natin. Diba? Kung hindi ka pa masaya sa cut mo at ang goal mo ay abs, and yet the BMI says na underweight ka na, ano susundin mo? Yung BMI o ito? Ito syempre. Ako ito sundin ko. Ewan ko yung iba sa BMI. Yeah, yun yung napansin ko kasi. Kadalasan nagli-limit sa iba na, di ba, kunwari, goal ko magka-abs. Pero sabi ni BMI, underweight na ako. So yun yung nagpipigil sa kanila magtuloy sa cut. So therefore, magbabulk sila, kakain ulit sila, tapos pag add nila ng body fat, gugustuhin na naman ulit nila, ay gusto ko na naman na abs. So mapupunta sila dun sa never-ending cycle na gusto nila, pero yung BMI pinipigilan sila. So ito, good example, MF member. Sabi niya, 27.8 BMI, overweight. Tama ko katawan niya, ang ganda-ganda. Oh. Need to lose 10 kilograms to meet my normal weight, which is required sa work ko. Hi, o di ba ang lungkot niya. Oh. So poor guy, overweight siya based sa BMI and possible na matanggalan siya ng work pag hindi siya pumayat or maging 8% ripped. Yeah, kung si Nard yan, hindi niyo siya ma-okray. Ang ganda ng katawan. So, di ba, sabi ni BMI, overweight siya. Pero marami sa atin, di ba, parang dream body na yan eh. So bottom line, body fat percentage and your happiness, satisfaction should be the basis for your weight loss and weight gain decision, hindi BMI. Not unless, of course, kung kailangan mo sa work. Next, sa ano naman tayo? Workout. So ito, may mababasa pa rin kayo, may maririnig pa rin kayo sa mga gyms na yung knees daw natin pag nag-squat, dapat daw hindi siya lalagpas doon sa toes. Oops, W13 yeah. Sorry about that. Basta 40 lahat yan. So knees going past your toes is normal and safe during squats. So ito yung diagram na nakita ko sa internet. So pag in-avoid natin na lumagpas yung knees natin sa toes, kunwari ganyan, ang mangyayari, yuyuko tayo. Lalo. Magli-lean forward tayo masyado. Diba? Tapos bitin yung depth, 20% decrease stress for your knee. Pero sobrang laki ng increase sa stress ng lower back. And the truth is, itong leaning forward is more likely to cause injury than hayaan natin lumagpas yung knees natin past our toes. Ito yung proper form. Another example. So ito. Kung naniwala siya sa, hindi dapat lumagpas yung knees sa toes pag nag-squat. So ganyan yung magiging squat form. So knees going past your toes is normal and safe during squats. Mangyayari talaga itong lalagpas yung tuhod if you're doing a full range of motion na squats, tsaka yung lunges, Bulgarian, normal siya. Okay, next. Ignore the numbering lang na doble yung 13. Intermittent fasting does not cause nor accelerate fat loss. So, yung mababasa natin na IF, pinapataas na yung growth hormone, tapos yung insulin, yung mga ganon. So, yeah, that's not true. Wala siyang added benefit. Yung IF, wala siyang added benefit sa directly sa fat burning. So, ang silbi lang ni IF is, discuss natin sa week 4 ata to. So IF, ang purpose lang talaga niya when it comes to losing weight, building muscle, is i-allow niya tayo i-manage yung calories natin ng mas okay. Yun lang yung silbi niya. Yeah, more structure. Napansin ko kasi dito yung marami sa MF na kala nila merong extra fat burning magic si IF. So ang nangyayari parang pinipilit nila sa schedule nila. So parang na-stress sila, popost nila yung buong schedule nila dun sa MF. Tatanong nila, paano ko magagawa yung IF dito? Ganito yung work ko. Ganito yung workout ko. So yun lang, knowing about this na walang magic si IF, pwede mo nang skip yan eh. Parang track ka na lang calories. Kasi yun lang naman siya. Yeah, tama. Sabi ni Alvin, I do IF only for convenience. Yeah, kunwari may kainan, may event, o kaya malakas talaga yung appetite mo, parang di ubra sa'yo na 3 meals a day, so mo 1 big meal, yun lang siya. Okay, next. Deadlifts, ito basic lang, deadlifts and squats are not bad for your knees and back. Improper form is. So maririnig natin, di masama yung squat, masama yan sa tuhod. Deadlift, masama yan sa back. Diba, lalo sa squat, college ako sinasabi ito eh. Yung deep squat daw, masama daw siya sa ACL. So ang totoo doon, yung deep squat can have a protective effect sa knees natin. And it can improve knee strength, stability long term. So therefore, the only thing that's bad for our knees is not doing squats. And as for the deadlift, of course, kaya siya sinabing masama sa likod kasi very technical movement. May injure, nasa deadlift siya. Kaya sabi ni Van, mas masama pag di mo na-strengthen muscles mo. And shout out kay LJ. Sobrang galing mag-form check. Okay, move tayo sa next. So ito yung myth na high reps pampa-cuts, low reps pampa-mass. So ito yung truth. High reps don't create more muscle definition nor low reps produce more muscle mass. So naririnig niyo pa ba ito? Ako hanggang ngayon narinig ko pa yan. Cutting ako eh, so high reps ako. So ayun pala, galing tong myth na to sa mga older generations ng bodybuilders. So kasi pag nag-diet sila, diba, of course they feel mahina. So what they would do, tataasan nila yung reps nila. Parang gagaanan nila yung buhat nila, tataasan nila yung reps nila dahil hindi sila makabuhat masyado sa low rep ranges. So dito na-associate yung high reps, pampakat, low reps para sa mga nagpapalaki. And again, that's not true. So ito yung muscle definition facts. First, muscle definition natin is largely dependent on the amount of body fat that covers the muscles and how big the muscles are. Second, what do we do to get bigger muscles? Oops, sorry. What do we do to get bigger muscles? It's to lift moderate to heavy weights and apply progressive overload. Lastly, ano ba ginagawa natin? To lose body fat. Papunta lang tayo sa calorie deficit. So bottom line, we can get more muscle definition or cuts by lifting moderate to heavy weights, 6 to 15. Ito yung nasa optimal range. Applying progressive overload and losing body fat. Yun yung magpupunta sa atin dito sa muscle definition. Hindi yung by doing high reps. Kasi itong 6 to 15 o kung anumang reps ang ginagamit natin to build muscle, yun din dapat yung gamitin natin when we're trying to lose weight. Okay ba to? Clear ba to, guys? Hindi ko sure kung na-explain siya ng ayos. Okay. I think that's good. So next, you don't have to change your workouts every week to confuse the muscles. So meron tayong mababasa sa internet, yung muscle confusion daw. Ang idea nun is every week or two, dapat magpalit tayo ng workouts natin so that our bodies always get shocked. So making them build muscle and lose fat faster. So it doesn't exist. Kasi first, muscles don't have a brain to get confused. Next, ano ba yung crucial ingredient na nami-miss natin if you keep changing our workouts? Kaya kung palit tayo ng palit every week, ano yung nami-miss natin? Tama, progressive overload. Kasi kung palit tayo ng palit ng exercises, paano natin malalaman kung nabibit natin yung previous numbers natin? If we keep changing exercises, then we're not training for results, but we're training for recreational purposes. For entertainment. Parang, uy, workout tayo. Wala akong magawa, workout tayo. Ganun lang siya. But if we're training for results, ito yung focus natin. So bottom line, muscle confusion doesn't exist. Progressive overload is the key to getting results. Next. So keto is not superior for fat loss. And it is inferior when it comes to building muscle. Sino nakatry na ng keto? Si Audrey, alam ko nakatry na ng keto. Anyone else? Favorite ni Jasper. Keto. Okay, so itong, yeah, hundreds of studies. So yung study, ito yung conclusion. Keto is effective as other diets when calories are matched. So, ayun yung conclusion. Keto does not seem to offer distinct advantage for fat loss when both groups in a study eat the same amount of calories. So kung pares lang calories, same lang yung weight loss. So kaya lang tingin ng tao effective siya kasi people on the ketogenic diet typically lose body weight quicker. But this is most likely due to glycogen depletion and water loss. So pag nagtanggal kasi tayo ng carbs sa diet natin, yung glycogen, ibig sabihin yan, ito yung water sa muscles natin. So mangyayari, pag wala na tayong carbs, let's say ilang araw na tayong walang carbs, mag-shrink tayo. Yun yung nafe-feel ng, di ba, yun yung tinatawag na bodybuilders na flat, feeling flat. Kasi mag-shrink talaga yung muscles natin pag walang carbs. So yun yung nafe-feel kadalasan ng mga nagkikito. Parang sinasabi na, uy, bilis ko pumayat. So yung glycogen, water yan. So pag nagtanggal tayo ng carbs, mag-expel, mawalan tayo ng maraming water sa katawan. So magre-reflect siya sa weighing scale. So ganun yung effect ng keto. Short term, mabilis talaga siya kasi pati yung water na uubos. But it doesn't mean na mas maraming fat ang nababurn. Saka ano yan with regards to ano lang yan, fat loss hindi pa natin kino-consider yung sustainability and enjoyment factor dito. Kasi pag sinama natin yun, talo talaga si keto long term. Dahil for most people, mahirap maging consistent kung very restrictive yung diet. So ito ang nickname niya Dr. Who Lifts. Maganda siya i-follow sa IG, sa Facebook. So yun, sabi niya how keto works. You currently may carbs. Tapos yung nag-keto ka, 2,000 calories na lang kinakain mo. You cut out easily overeaten low satiating calories. It wasn't the insulin. And another from Lane, so keto may impair muscle growth. So kaya nilagay ko inferior kasi diba, no carbs and less muscle glycogen. So mangyayari pag low carbs, low glycogen tayo, less din yung energy natin to do our weight training. At kung less energy tayo during workouts, mahirap i-apply yung progressive overload. So bottom line, keto is not superior, and in fact, pagdating sa muscle building, medyo may disadvantage siya. Panalo pa rin yung may carbs. Yeah, bulletproof coffee. Okay, next. Pag nagbuhat ka ng bata ka, hindi ka nalalaki. So meron bang nakakarinig pa nun? No, lifting weights. So lifting weights doesn't stunt growth. Yeah, hindi siya totoo. Madami nga, hindi naman nagbuhat pero hindi na lumaki, di ba? So hindi siya totoo yan. May mga nakuha ko to kay Jeff Nippard. So fears that resistance training would injure the growth plates of youths are not supported by scientific reports or clinical observations, which indicate that the mechanical stress placed on the developing growth plates from resistance exercise or high strain illicit sports such as gymnastics or weightlifting may be beneficial for bone formation and growth. So same lang naman sinasabi niyan, yung pagbubuhat, kasi low risk naman yan, unlike yung ibang sports, nakakatulong yan sa bone growth. Even, hindi siya nakaka-delay, nakaka-stunt ng growth. So mas delicate pa nga yung mga sports. Kasi yun talaga, mas mataas yung risk na tamaan yung growth plates and yun na. Kasi ako, honestly, kung babalik ko sarili ko sa teenage years ko, ang una kong gagawin na mag-gym ako. May mga 13, 14 years old ako. Ito rin advice ko kung magkaroon ako ng baby boy. Diba? Sayang kasi yung puberty eh. Lahat ng hormones natin, di ba, necessary for growth, nasa peak sila ng teenage years natin eh. So si Tristan, yeah, sobrang, diba, yun yung mga sana all, yung papaganong kay. Bata pa lang, na-discover na yung tamang gagawin sa gym. So kung meron kayong anak, na lalaki, yeah, encourage yun na. Yeah, si Joseph. Oo, si Giancarlo, si Tristan. Tapos ano na lang, huwag nyo kalimutan syempre pag pinagbuhat nyo ng maaga, patatalonin nyo pa rin sa New Year. Pangontra ng ano.
Just in case lang. Okay, next tayo. Yan ang pinakatotoo sa lahat. So, it's like duktungan natin, lifting weights doesn't stunt growth basta tatalong ka sa New Year. Okay, next. So ito, marami pa to. Ectomorphs, mesomorphs, endomorphs. Don't have to train and eat differently. Meron tayong mababasa sa mga bodybuilding groups, sa mga fitness groups. Coach, endomorph ako. Anong gagawin ko? Coach, ectomorph ako. Coach, yung workout ba okay sa ectomorph? Yung MF ba okay sa endomorph? So may dumaan ba dito? Meron bang nakakita dito? Meron bang nakakita ng mga ganito? Sabi ni Alvin, ako yan. Jan said sa ads yan. Okay, so ang tawag dyan, dun sa 3 body types, yan, somatotypes. Ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph. Ectomorph, ito yung mga payat, di ba? Yung mga mahaba, yung samples ito, NBA players. Endo, ito naman yung mga nasa soft side, yung pag yung bata pa lang sila, parang cutie-cutie na sila, bilugan na sila. So yung mga endomorph. Mesomorph, ito yung wala naman silang ginagawa, hindi naman silang nagbubuhat, pero maganda katawan nila. Macho sila. Broad shoulders, small waist. So ito yung mga pinagpala, mesomorph. So kaya hindi totoo na dapat iba-iba yung training natin, diet natin. Kasi una, lahat tayo, combination tayo ng 3. Wala sa atin yung pure ectomorph lang, pure endomorph lang, pure mesomorph lang. So lahat tayo, combination ng 3 na yan. Ba, yung mga bouncers, ba, parang mixture sila nito. So, yun nga, first, lahat tayo combination yan. Which brings us to the second point. Ayun pala, first point, di ba? Lahat tayo combination yan. Therefore, hindi na natin need ng specific training at diet, di ba, for each to get us the results. Which brings us to the second point na workout and diet principles are universal. Diba? Sa workout, ano lang ba kailangan? Selecting the exercises. Kunwari, gusto natin palaki yung chest. O lahat naman tayo may chest. Select a weight heavy enough to stimulate the muscles. Do proper form, apply progressive overload, and rest. And your muscles will grow. So sa diet, ano gagawin natin? Calorie surplus kung gusto tumaba. Kung gusto bumigat. If you want to lose weight, calorie deficit. If you want to maintain, eat at maintenance. So lahat ng principles na yan, both workout and diet, they're universal. Meaning applicable sa lahat. Walang exception. So bottom line, since the workout and diet principles are universal and we're all combinations of the 3 somatotypes, therefore, we don't need to train and eat differently. So ito yung si Dr. Mike. Yeah, isa sa one of the people we look up to at isa sa sobrang credible sources of fitness. So yun yung isa niyang post. How to lose weight according to body type. So same lang. This is why yung MF, di ba, daming results, it works for everyone. Mataba, payat, skinny fat, etc. etc. Kaya pag nakita tayo ng ads na diet or training for specific body type, hide nyo na yun. Mga keywords niyan, body type training, body type diet, ano pa bang keywords? V-shred, yan yung mga keywords. Okay, okay tayo dito. Yeah, pero yaman nun ni Beach Red. So yun yung madalas ko hinahabol, 'di ba hinahabol din ako ng ads no, pero natutuwa ako si marketer ako, inaaral ko rin yun. So yun yung mga ano niya, yun yung mga content ng ad niya. Body type training. So yeah, hindi siya totoo. So tapos na tayo sa 20 ba yun? So patugtog muna tayo, Zach. CR ako. Yeah, drink your water. Ihi muna kayo. Ay, Rob, sorry. Late ko nabasa. Okay na guys. Nakaihi na kayo. Nakainom na kayo. Pwede na? Dito na ba lahat? Type nga kayo. Okay guys, resume tayo sa next 40. Next 20 pala. Part 2. So fasted cardio is not superior to fed cardio. So ito, meron bang trip na nag-fasted cardio dito? Thinking na it's going to produce more results? So, sige, balik tayo. So, ang claim dito, pag walang food sa stomach natin, pag wala tayong kain sa umaga, di ba? Yung glycogen natin mababa or blood sugars natin mababa. So, mangyayari, the body will use fat as energy to fuel the exercise. So as a result, since fat yung ginagamit natin for energy, mas mabilis tayong maglulose ng fat. Yun yung claim. Pero ito yung isang study, 2014, kinompare yung fed cardio, fasted cardio, deficit. So no difference in fat loss between the groups. So parehas, effective, walang lamang. So ito ko yung misconception dyan. So our body always strives for homeostasis. So yung balance na tinatawag. If we do fasted cardio, yes, we will use more fat for energy doon sa time na yun, sa umaga na yun. But later in the day, our body will limit fat usage and will use other macro like carb or protein to balance the overall calorie expenditure. Ganyan yun nangyayari sa katawan natin. That's how the body works. So ito yung isang nasa literature. Yung tinatawag nilang, yung maduduling kayo dito, respiratory exchange ratio. So ito, kinompare again nila, 24-hour period, yung fast and fed cardio. Basically, ito yung sinabi ko kanina. Sa una, wala kang carbs, nag-fasted cardio ka, you're gonna burn more fat. Pero pagdating ng 12-hour, 24-hour, you're burning less fat, So same with, kunwari, may carbs ka dito, na-burn ka ng mas maraming carbs sa umaga, later in the day, mas magbaburn ka ng less carbs. So ibabalance siya lagi ng katawan. Again, Selene, fasted cardio increases fat burning during exercise, but this is compensated for by reduced fat burning during the rest of the day. Contrarily, fed cardio burns less fat during exercise, but this is compensated by increased fat burning the rest of the day. The net difference is 0. So bottom line, same lang sila. Fasted cardio, fed cardio. So when it comes to fat loss, fasted cardio is not superior to fed cardio. They burn the same amount of calories over a period of time. So just choose the one you enjoy, and that will make you consistent. Okay to? Clear? Okay, next. HIIT, or HIIT, doesn't burn more calories than regular cardio. So ano ba yung HIIT na yan? HIIT na yan. So example niyan is sprinting for 20 seconds. Tapos jogging slowly for 40 seconds. So repeating that for a total of 20 minutes. So yun yung example ng HIIT workout. So kaya siya, ang ibig sabihin niyan, high intensity interval training. So kaya interval ang tawag kasi you cycle between high intensity and then low intensity. So ano naman yung regular cardio? Yan lang. Low intensity steady state or LISS. And takbong normal lang, takbong chicks lang. Jogging, steps, yung mga ganun. So kaya kine-claim na yung HIIT burns more calories than regular cardio is because of something called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption or EPOC, or yung tinatawag nilang exercise after burn. Ibig sabihin nito, following strenuous activity, like yung HIIT nga, our body's metabolism can continue to burn more calories than normal even while at rest. So up to 24 hours. So kaya lang, based sa isang study nito, Sabi doon, yung after burn effect for the 80-minute intense exercise, ang binaburn lang niya, 80 calories extra. So parang 10 calories per 10 minutes. 1 calorie per minute. Yeah, at itong 80-minute intense exercise, di ba, hindi naman yan usual ginagawa natin. Hindi naman tayo ganyan mag-cardio eh. Usually half lang yan eh. So 40 calories extra lang. Sobrang liit. Sobrang liit ng 40 calories. So, di ba, isang kembot, isang TikTok mo lang yan. And yung 80 calories na yan, arguable pa yan kasi ibang studies naman, ito yung studies. Ibang studies naman, di ba, they concluded na there were no significant differences. Overall, it appears that EPOC is unlikely to account for any apparent greater fat loss potential with HIIT. There were no significant differences between HIIT and MICT. Ibig sabihin, medium intensity continuous training. So, nilagay natin na hindi siya totoo. Dahil yes, while it's true that HIIT burns more calories than less, kung gagawin natin basis lang is yung time. Like kunwari, 20 minutes lang tayo magka-cardio, lamang talaga si HIIT sa calories burn. But if we have an extra time to do 50 to 60 minutes of less cardio, for example, less can burn the same or even more. So, ang advantage lang talaga ni HIIT is yung pagiging time efficient niya. However, kapalit niyan is yung matinding stress at fatigue sa katawan natin since it's really intense. So, makaka-add siya dun sa overall fatigue natin. And it can affect yung weight training, which is super duper important if you want to build muscle, if you want to retain muscle. So, bottom line, gawin mo yung cardio na ma-enjoy mo so you can be consistent. So, wag mo gawing factor kung ano yung mas nakaka-burn ng calories kasi wala naman silang difference or sobrang liit lang. So, ako, I prefer walking lang talaga. So, next. So, diet sodas are completely safe. They don't spike insulin and are not cancerous. Ito, marami pa rin nagtatanong dito, safe ba yung Coke Zero? Safe ba yung Right and Light araw-araw? So, ito yung mga thumbnail sa YouTube na nakita ko. So, nakakatakot naman talaga eh. Di ba? Pag tinignan mo, ayoko na mag-Coke. Ayoko na mag-Coke Zero. Are they really bad? No. So, summary lang nito, baliktarin lang natin sila. So, Diet Coke, it doesn't cause cancer. It doesn't cause weight gain kasi 0 calories nga yan. It doesn't trick your brain to spike insulin. And it's not toxic. Kasi sabi dito, pwede raw ipanglinis ng di ba? Toilet bowl yung Coke. So, it's simply carbonic acid. So, parang sparkling water lang yan. Hindi naman pag ininom natin yan, hindi mabubulok yung laman loob natin. So next, di ba, hindi siya cancerous. Ito yun. Ito yung claim. Low-calorie sweeteners cause cancer because they turn to formal blah blah in the body. So aspartame yields a very small amount of methanol. Ito yung nagkukos ng cancer daw. And number 2, the amount of methanol is way less than fruits and vegetables. The amount of methanol is thousands of times lower than our bodies normally produce. So yan, I can show you lots of this pa, again, from doctors, PhDs, who actually lives, who actually study fitness. So ito yung ano dyan. Ito yung safety margin niya. Magugulat kayo. So daily intake, acceptable, sabi dito, para maabot yung ADI, ito yung ADI, acceptable daily intake, someone has to drink 12 cans of Diet Coke for the rest of his life per day and it's still safe. So ito yung isang studies lang to. Ito yung, sa rat nga yan eh. Ito daw yung equivalent para maging toxic siya. So ito yung isa pa sa video ni nakita ko to kay Stephanie Buttermore. Kung kilala niyo siya yung girlfriend ni Jeff Nippard, the science guy. So credible source for me. So ayan, break down niya yung mga different kinds ng artificial sweeteners. And yung ADI, dinetermine niya. Ibig sabihin, acceptable daily intake, kahit araw-arawin natin to for the rest of our life, safe siya. So aspartame, kahit uminom tayo ng 21 cans of Coke Zero, araw-araw, walang problem yun. Kahit lumaklak tayo ng 40 packets ng stevia, 31 packets of Splenda, safe sila. And again, from Dr. Mike, yung nabanggit ko kanina, one of the most credible sources ng fitness. Yeah, at yung pag marami kasing doctors na, 'di ba, different ng sinasabi nila. Ang key differences dito sa mga doctors na pinapakita ko, sila nagbubuhat talaga sila. Nasa fitness industry talaga sila. So marami kasi, di ba, doctors sa YouTube, lalo sa YouTube, doctors, yeah, but they don't live. So bottom line, water is still the best, but just enjoy your diet sodas, Splenda, equal sa coffee mo as much as you can as they're really safe. Sobrang taas ng ADI. Okay tayo dito, guys. Yeah, basta pag when in doubt, you can just message us, si Coach Carlo. We can give you a lot of resources. Next. Ito maganda to. There are no mass building or muscle toning or shaping exercises. So maririnig nyo to sa gym. Yan. Squat for mass, leg extension for cuts, bench press for mass, cable crossover for chest definition, barbell curl for mass, cable curl for bicep definition. So meron ba naka-encounter nito? Ito gawin mo para define. Yeah, ako dati lagi sinasabi sa akin, hindi, yung bench press para lang pampalakihan ng chest. Pag gusto mo yung guhit-guhit, ito gawin mo. Dumbbell flies ka, kaya pec deck ka. So, ito, hindi siya, it's untrue. So, parehas yan. You can use all of this to gain mass. Yung cable crossover, hindi lang siya for chest definition. Pwede rin siya pang mass. Yung bench press, pwede rin siya mag-cause ng chest definition. So, ito explain natin para mas mag-gets nyo. For our muscles to grow, ang unang-una natin kailangan gawin is i-contract. In other words, i-flex. Yun yung una natin dapat malaman if we want to grow our muscles. Ito, example, biceps. Kailangan natin matutunan paano sila i-flex. So, paano malaman paano sila i-flex? By learning first how they function. For example, si biceps, ano ba function ng biceps natin? Ito yun, to bring the forearm, lower arm, near sa shoulders. Yan yung tinatawag na flexion. Or, yun nga, yung flex. So, since we already know ano function ni bicep, para mapalaki natin siya, need lang natin lagyan ng progressive load dito sa flexion. Ayan, by holding a dumbbell. Kuha ba ito, guys? So, kaya ako ito pinapakita sa inyo and to show you clearly na walang muscle shaping, muscle toning exercises or mass gaining exercises. Dahil lahat ng muscles natin, they contract or shorten only in one way. So, yan, up and down lang yan. If we want to stimulate the bicep muscles, ubuhat lang natin yan until flexion. If-flex lang natin with the load. So, itong biceps again, for example, whether we do dumbbell curl, barbell curl, cable curl, or whatever curl, lahat yan, iisa lang ang purpose. To bring the forearm near the upper arm or near the shoulder. To have the elbow flexion or to flex the biceps. Yan. So lahat ng exercise na nakikita natin dito, same contraction lang ng biceps ang nangyayari sa kanila. O kahit baliktarin pa natin nila, kahit baliktarin pa natin lahat sila, ang goal lang ng bicep exercise ay iisa. To flex the biceps. And lahat lang yan, iisa lang din ang goal. To stimulate the biceps for muscle growth. Kahit ano pang gawin natin dyan, same lang yan. So kaya, walang muscle building or muscle shaping exercises like bench press for mass daw. Kunwari ito, chest press for mass yan. Ito, pampakats. Kasi nga, iisa lang naman yung way ng pag-contract ng muscles natin. They are either contracted or not contracted, flexed or unflexed. For example, dito sa chest. Ang function ng chest muscle is to bring this, yung upper arm, dito sa torso, near the torso, sa center ng torso. So pag pinush natin to, di ba lalapit si upper arm dito. So same with dumbbell flies. Pag dinala natin dumbbell dito, same din, mapufulfill niya rin yung function ng chest muscles. Kuha niyo ba to, guys? So whether we do chest press, dumbbell flies, isa lang yung goal niyan, to contract the chest muscles. So pwede silang parehas na muscle building, mass building exercise. So ganun lang siya. So yung shape ng muscle, hindi naka-determine doon yung kung ano yung exercise na ginagawa natin. Nakadepende yon sa genetics at sa body fat. So ito, example ako, tingnan yung chest ko. Nagkaroon siya ng shape not because I did cable crossovers or dumbbell flies. Puro bench press nga lang ako dito. It's because I lost a lot of body fat. Yung chest area ko, yung shape niya, diba, hindi siya pantay, ito yung abs ko. Ang magde-determine yan, mostly, genetics na. Not ganyan yung chest mo kasi hindi mo ito ginagawa. Okay ba to guys? Gets ba to? So kaya lang sinabing bench press is for mass dahil si bench press compound movement siya. Ibig sabihin, maraming tinataan ng muscles versus sa dumbbell fly lang. Ito kasi yung dumbbell fly, chest lang siya, isolation siya. Pag itong bench press, kasama yung shoulders, kasama yung triceps. So kaya siya mass gaining exercise. So I know mahaba tong part na to, explanation dito, pero in practical application, ganito lang naman yan. So yung mga tanong na, Coach, ano best gawin? Barbell curl, dumbbell curl, nakatayo po ba, or nakaupo? So ano sagot dyan? Anyone? Ano mas okay? Barbell curl, dumbbell curl, nakatayo o nakaupo? Yeah, tama. Anything. Ang best gawin is yung exercise na pinaka nagagawa mo ng tama, yung pinaka nararamdaman mo, at yung pinaka na-enjoy mo so you can be consistent. Kasi knowing that the muscle contracts only in a single way, pareho lang lahat yan. It won't matter kung barbell, dumbbell, nakatayo, nakaupo, kasi isa lang yung way ng pag-flex ng biceps. So pag may nagsabi sa'yo na mas maganda daw barbell gamitin sa curl, bro, mas effective. So alam niyo na yung sasagot, pareho lang sila, bro. Mas maganda to for me, yung dumbbell, kasi dahil mas na-enjoy ko to, saka mas nararamdaman ko. Mas nagagawa ko ng tama. So sa chest naman, Coach, anong best gawin? Barbell bench press or dumbbell bench press? Same answer. Kung ano yung nagagawa mo ng tama, ano yung mas feel mo, at kung ano yung mas enjoy mo. Kasi doon ka magiging consistent. Yeah, para sa mga home workout kung ano meron ka. So yun lang, I hope this clears the confusion. Anong gagawin ko? Nakatayo ba? Nakaupo? Barbell curl? Dumbbell curl? So yun yung reason bakit ko in-explain na mahaba to. So another example, itong dalawa, a lot would think na iba yung ginagawa nilang exercises or routine. Kaya yung isa ganito katawan, yung isa ang laki. Pero hindi. Both of them use the same exercise, probably. Bench press, nag-bench press yan, pull down. The only difference is the amount of muscle mass they have. O kaya steroid, gano'n ko dami yung, diba? So walang muscle building, mass gaining exercise, walang muscle shaping. Kasi isa lang naman ang goal natin lahat. Palakin yung muscles natin. Yeah, yan yung mga papasok yung mga ganyang factors. Yung mga positioning, yung comfort, yung mobility. Yeah, doon lang tayo mag-vary. Okay, so bottom line, so bodybuilding, sa pagpapaganda ng katawan, there are no mass building, muscle shaping exercises. All our muscles contract in one way. And this one way of contraction only serves one purpose, to stimulate muscle growth in the targeted body part. As for our muscle shapes, they mostly depend on our genetics and body fat percentage. Next. Okay na yun, ha? Next tayo. Workout routines contribute only a little to our overall results. Workout principles are more important. So connected sa, examples connected sa kakadiscuss lang natin na point. If flat barbell bench press does have the same effect as flat dumbbell bench press, kung pareho man naman nagagawa ng ayos, then it's safe to conclude na small picture lang ang workout routine sa pagbibigay sa atin ng results overall. So, ang mali na nakikita ko dito, or ikaw probably dumaan ka dito, kasi ako dumaan ako dito, binibigyan natin ng too much importance yung mga workout routine. Sa example, nag-search tayo sa internet, anong workout routine ni ganitong influencer name? Anong workout routine ni bodybuilder name? Sino dumaan doon? Workout routine ni Thor. Ayan, no? Makikita natin yung mga ganyan. No? Or magta-type, di ba? Randomly, 12-week workout routine. So ito yung example, lalabas yan. So while this is a good start para magkaroon tayo ng structure sa fitness, it's not enough. Routine lang siya eh. Wala siyang principles. Diba? Example, ganito yung example, binibigay ng mga online coaches. Sasabihin sa'yo, gawin mo to 12 weeks. And gagawin mo siya strictly to a T. Including the reps, the sets, the exercise selection, etc. etc. Itong mismo nakasulat. Gagawin ng 12 weeks kasi nakasulat 12 weeks. Then after 12 weeks, i-check sarili nila sa salamin. Then, wala nangyari. So bakit wala nangyari? Kasi these people give too much emphasis on the less important stuff like the techniques, diba? Reps, sets, workout routine, and not on the more important stuff. Yung proper principles like progressive overload, proper form, calories, protein intake, etc. So we have to remember na kahit ito pa, sample lang, ito pa yung pinaka-perfect na workout routine sa buong mundo at kahit strictly natin gawin to routine na to, nang walang mintis, kung hindi naman natin alam yung principles, hindi rin sila gagana. For example, ginaya mo tong routine na to, pero hindi mo alam yung progressive overload. So after 12 weeks na yan, same weight at reps lang ginamit mo. Minsan, binabawasan mo pa yung reps saka yung weight. Depende sa mood mo. So wala talaga mangyayari. The routine will never be as important as the workout principles. So another example, boys and girls, ginawa mo yung routine na to, kunwari binigyan ka ni coach, at ang goal mo is to lose weight or get lean. Pero hindi mo naman alam yung calorie deficit. So ang nangyayari, diba, sa mga uninformed, sisihin nila yung routine. Sabihin nila, di naman effective yung program. Sinunod ko yun, strictly talaga. Pero hindi ko alam yung calorie deficit. So in this case, hindi natin pwede sisihin lang si program, but the lack of principles as well, saka yung execution mo behind it. So sa MF example niyan, coach, ginawa ko naman yung phase 1 and phase 2 pero hindi ako pumayat. Di ba yun yung sabihin ng marami sa MF. Ginawa ko naman yung phase 1, phase 2, hindi ma-effective. Kasi they think na yung routine yung magbibigay sa kanila ng results. So it's not the routine, it's the principles. So this is why I prefer teaching complete programs that are heavy on principles rather than just selling a workout routine or a diet plan. Kasi pag nagbenta ka ng ganito, pag ito tinuro mo, hit or miss yan eh. Depende sa execution nila, sa knowledge nila when it comes to principles, na hindi siya magiging effective. So bottom line, workout routines are more important. Workout principles are more important than workout routines. You can have the best workout routine in the world, but without the proper principles, useless lang si routine. Iba nasa phase 3 na nasa MF pero hindi pa tapos magbasa. Yeah. Okay, so next. So creatine doesn't cause hair loss. So marami akong nakababasa nito sa mga fitness groups. Sa MF, konti lang naman pero may nagtatanong pa rin. Kasi yun yung kumakalat na balita. So, no, wala akong Wala akong slides dito, but it doesn't cause hair loss. Next, eating after 6 p.m. doesn't cause weight gain. So yan, may naririnig po ba kayong ganito? Hindi na ako kumakain sa gabi. Nakakataba kumain sa gabi. Yeah, meron pa ba? Meron pa ba sa inyo, sa family members nyo? Ako meron pa eh. So ganyan yan, di ba? Yun yung, you should not eat carbs. Kasi ganyan lang naman mangyayari. Hindi siya totoo kasi 559, 400 calories pa rin siya. Same, pag tumungtong yung 601, same calories pa rin naman yung diet. Hindi naman siya ganito, di ba? 559, 250 calories. 601, 1 million calories. So yeah, hindi siya totoo. I'm sure alam niyo naman na yan. Okay, next. Ito. Kay Ram, no? Question ni Ram. Coach, eating too late at night while you will not have 78 hours of sleep will result to no or minimal weight loss for daily tracking. Parang less time to digest. Hindi, Ram. Kung kunwari, consistent ka naman na kumakain ka bago ka matulog, diba, eventually mag-smooth out din yan sa spreadsheet mo eh. Kasi tinitignan natin average. Pero kung one time lang, kunwari, kumain ka mamayang gabi, yeah, it won't really matter. It won't affect the long-term average ng weight mo. Kasi yun nga, tinitignan natin average. Kung consistent ka sa pagkain ng late night, tas umaga ka nagtitimbang, of course, mas mabigat yung weight mo. Pero kung consistent ka na ginagawa yun, 1 week, 2 weeks, makita mo yung average. Okay, so next tayo, hindi nakakalaki ng tiyan pag busog tapos umupo. So ito, naririnig nyo pa ba to? Di ba merong mga nagsasabi, pag kumain ka, huwag ka umupo. O maglakad-lakad ka, huwag ka umupo kasi lalaki yung tiyan. Meron ba dito? May ipit daw yung dapat daw nakatayo after kain. So hindi siya totoo kasi kung totoo yan, hindi na sana na-invento yung dining table. Lahat na tayo nakatayo sana habang kumakain. Oo, meron. Anong reason daw doon, Ram? Siguro hindi naman to na lalaki kasi yung tiyan nyo. Baka it's a good lang. Para daw hindi lumaki ang belly. So yun, medyo kailangan i-update si Office. So yun, hindi siya totoo. Calorie surplus ang nakakataba. Hindi yung pag-upo. Diba? Kasi yun nga, kung totoo to, hindi na sana na-invento yung dining table. Pinagbawalan na sana tayo ng mga doctors na pag kumain kayo, dapat nakatayo kayong lahat. Diba? Lahat nga tayo may dining table. Doon tayo kumakain. Okay, so next tayo. There's no such thing as clean bulking or a bulking that causes zero fat gain. So yung mga bulking dito, sila Clarence, na-experience niya ba to? Yan, makikita nyo yan sa Ako, dumaan ako dito kasi galing ako sa payat. So makikita mo to sa internet na Pag malinis daw yung kinain mo, pag clean lang daw yung kinain mo, kahit marami, hindi ka daw tataba. So this is not to be confused with lean bulking. So different yung clean bulking. Ang claim ng clean bulking is that as long as you consume your calories from clean foods rather than junk foods, you will gain lean muscle mass nang walang fat gain. So this is simply not true. Clean or dirty, calorie sa calorie. Consume more food than your body requires, tataba talaga tayo. Kahit puro gulay pa yan. Yun na-discuss natin sa week number 2. But the quality of food doesn't dictate weight changes, but yung quantity lang. So bottom line, lahat ng bulking, regardless if it's the slowest or the cleanest diet, is still going to cause fat gain. So that's just the nature of the calorie surplus. Next. So you don't need celebrity trainers or chefs to get results. Wala naman silang superpowers. Bayan yung mga yung, alam mo yung pag manonood tayo, mga lalaki, di ba? O mga babae din. Di ba pag nakakita tayo ng mga trailers na movies, tapos yung kilalang actor, yung mga actors na kilala natin, nagkaroon ng matinding fitness transformation, di ba? Sobrang na-excite tayo panoorin. Ganyan rin ba kayo? Or ako lang yun? Kung kunwari, nakakita kong trailer si Spider-Man. So, parang nag-transform siya, nakakuha siya magandang katawan. Parang excited ako lagi panoorin pag gano'n. Ito yung pinanood ko to, X-Men. Di ba? Parang pag uwi mo, gusto mo mag-gym. gusto mo matapos na yung sine, mag-gym ka na. yung mga scenes nila, di ba? Nila Thor, nila Captain America. Then after movie, di ba, magsa-search tayo, ayan, ban. Pag uwi natin, search natin. O kaya yan, sa Bollywood, di ba, si American. Idol ko to. Ito yung sa Three Idiots. Sa yung favorite ko, Ryan Reynolds, yung sa katawan niya sa Blade. And of course, for women, si Adele. Yeah, whether we're aware or not, dati, yung di pa tayo marunong sa fitness or probably until now, pero tayong irrational belief pag nakikita natin itong mga ganito, kaya sila meron magandang transformations, is because meron silang celebrity chef at trainers na may magic na pinapagawa sa kanila at kaya sobrang mahal ng bayad doon. Meron din ba kayong belief na gano'n? Kaya ang gaganda ng transformation nila kasi celebrity chef, celebrity trainer. Kung meron ako niyan, kung ganyan ako kayaman, madali lang sa akin magpaganda ng katawan. And of course, as we know by now, that is not true, di ba? Fitness principles, universal yan. Calorie deficit, surplus, high protein, progressive overload. Yun lang talaga sila. So walang magic sa celebrity chefs at trainers. Medyo ganong coach. Like group nila Ann Curtis doing group workout with the celeb. Yeah, fitness principles are universal. So ito lang yung bottom line yan. Celebrity chefs and trainers don't have some secret to building muscle and losing fat fast. But they're normal people too. Therefore, you don't need them to get fast results. So lahat ng kailangan niyo malaman sa pagpapayat, pagpapaganda ng katawan, alam niyo naman yun. Pag nag-hire ka ng celebrity trainers, ito rin naman ituturo. Kung alam nila na ito yun. Yeah, business nila yan, yung Rebel app. Next. Lifting weights, ito na-discuss na natin. Reinforce lang, lifting weights doesn't cause women to become bulky. So, kahit pa gusto ng babae maging bulky, they won't be able to do so kasi they have 10 times less testosterone than men, which is yun yung responsible for muscle growth. So yan siya. Expectation, reality. So wag matakot magbuhat mga girls. Yan yung ikaka-sexy niya. Next. Ito maganda. Resting for 30 seconds to 1 minute only between sets is often counterproductive for muscle growth. Ano siya? Parang sinasabi sa kanya, maiksi lang daw dapat yung rest. Parang sayang yung set pag matagal kang mag-rest. May narinig ba kayo na ganun? Yeah, always. So ito example. And then, question mo na, ano yung pinaka-importanting workout principle with regards to producing muscle growth? Ano nga ulit? Answer, progressive overload. So tama. Yun yung pinaka-importante. So test mo is 2 to 3 minutes between sets and you're lifting 100 pounds for 10 reps. Diba? Ang total workout volume mo, 3,000 pounds. So ito, times ko lang siya. So anong mangyayari pag ginawa mong 30 seconds yung rest mo? Hindi mo na makukompleto yung reps. The first set, 100 pounds, 10 reps, tas 5 reps ka na lang. Second set, tas set number 3 mo, 70 na lang. Tas wala na. Bitin na yung reps. Kasi, sobrang bilis ng pahinga mo. So, ano mangyayari sa workout volume? Bababa siya to 1,850 pounds. So, pag total workout volume ang usapan, hindi na siya progressive overload. Kasi ito yung usual mo eh. 3,000, tas bumaba ka ng 1,850. Nag-progress lang tayo via rest period, but everything else suffers. So para mas maintindihan natin to, explain ko sa inyo yung 3 mechanisms of muscle growth. So ano yung tatlo na yan? Mechanical tension, metabolic stress, and muscle damage. So ayang tatlo yung reason bakit nag-stimulate yung muscle growth natin. So dito tayo sa una, mechanical tension. So it is the main driver of muscle growth. Pertains to the resistance or load heavy enough to stimulate muscle growth plus progressive overload. So yung load, yung enough bigat or resistance na exercise natin, and yung progressive overload, yan yung pinaka-importante na driver na magsisignal sa muscles natin na lumaki siya. So ito namang metabolic stress, ito yung muscle pump or burn. Ito yung makukuha natin sa by resting 30 seconds. O kaya doing high reps. Yan yung metabolic stress. So to say that the muscle pump has no value or walang silbi is false. Pero alam ko sinabi ko to sa MF or it appeared that way. Pero yes, meron silbi si metabolic stress or muscle pump, but it's not as important as the mechanical tension. So even if we ignore the metabolic stress or even if we ignore the muscle pump sa training natin, as long as we're focusing sa progressive overload, yun pa din yung magbibigay sa atin ng optimal results because it is the main driver of muscle growth. So itong metabolic stress, it can help, but the research shows it's nowhere near as important as this. So lastly, muscle damage. Ito lang yung muscle damage na nakukuha natin pag nagbubuhat tayo. So automatic siya. Whether we do this and do this. So sa example kanina, kung sinabihan ni coach na 30 seconds lang daw rest na gawin dapat ni client, he's basically teaching the client to not get optimal results kasi nakafocus lang siya dito by lowering the rest period. So ma-fulfill lang doon mainly is the metabolic stress. Na binibigyan niya ng importance to over dito. So it's not going to produce optimal results. So yun siya. Kaya inferior siya. Inferior yung mixing rest period over 2 to 3 minutes. So with this knowledge, alam mo na kung ano yung prioritize mo. This one over this one. Pwede mo natanggihan si coach. Sabihin mo, hindi coach, 2 to 3 minutes yung rest ko. Okay to guys? Goods to? So bottom line, you don't have to rest 30 seconds to 1 minute only between sets to get optimal results. On the contrary, you can achieve faster results if you ignore the muscle pump and rest more, thereby focusing on the primary driver of muscle growth, which is the mechanical tension. So RPE 7 above, it's when weight heavy enough plus progressive overload. Okay, next. Lapit na tayo. Being super ripped or having freaky veins doesn't automatically mean steroids. Dati bago pa lang ako sa gym, ganyan lagi yung mindset ko. Meron akong limiting mindset na para pag nakakita akong magandang katawan, steroids yan. So example ito, si Mark Floro, kung kilala niyo siya, bodybuilder, Pinoy. So may pride to sa pagiging natin niya. Ibig sabihin walang drugs. Pero ganda ng katawan niya. So hindi porke sobrang wasak, sobrang maugat, steroids na agad. Limiting mindset yun. Kasi pag ganun yung belief mo, yun nga, pinagdaanan ko rin, then you're implying na ikaw, na for you, hindi mo ma-achieve yung ganitong katawan nang walang steroids. So bakit mo pa itatry? Parang diniscuss natin doon sa subconscious training. So kung meron kang belief na ang lahat ng rip, shredded, at maugat ay nag-i-steroids at hindi ka mag-i-steroids, try losing weight and getting ripped kasi hindi mo naman makukuha. So kaya siya limiting mindset, limiting belief. So no, hindi lahat ng batak, wasak, steroids na agad. Kasi when we get to shredded condition, lalo na pag may enough time muscle mass, yung mga ugat, lalabas talaga yan eh. With or without drugs. So another example ito, our own MF member, si Kevin. Na hindi naman siya nagda-drugs, ang dami niyang ugat-ugat. Naging taguro na siya. So ganyan lang siya. Pag bumababa talaga yung body fat natin, lalabas talaga yung mga veins. Tsaka pag meron tayong enough muscle mass. So ako naman, hindi ako masyadong maugat. Lumalabas na yung mga ugat ko dito lang sa lower abs. Wala akong ugat-ugat dito sa taas. Pangarap ko yun, yung ugat. Yeah, hindi lahat ng batak naka-steroids, yung iba nasa Kaiser lang. Tama. O ito. Another example. Hulaan nyo. Sino? Grabe ugat sa legs. Ba't kilala niyo agad? Yeah, si Jess yan. Ito yung entry niya nung last year. Oh. Tingnan mo yung legs niya, oh. Grabe ugat. So yeah, bottom line, popping veins, being ripped are not always indications of steroid use. So don't limit your mindset to that. Next, you don't need to use a weightlifting belt to fix your form or prevent injuries or just because your lifts are heavy. So ito marami to na parang diba, sa gym na pati mga coaches, pag ang bigat na ng binubuhat mo, uy, mag-belt ka. Ganun. Parang lifting heavy, automatically dapat naka-belt ka. So question, what's the first thing we all have to do to prevent getting injured during lifting? Ano sagot dun? Tama, to learn proper form. We can skip this part. I see many people, they skip the learning of proper form at tatapalan lang nila agad ng belt. Diba? Thinking that the belt will save them from getting injured. Ginagawa nilang band-aid. So itong mga papakita ko sa inyo, naka-belt sila, pero tingin nyo ba, di sila magkakaroon ng injury? Ayan. Ayan, parang asong tatae. So pag ganito yung form natin, guys, lalong-lalo, huwag tayo magbe-belt. Why? Kasi even if makaligtas tayo sa ganitong sessions, hindi tayo nasaktan kasi naka-belt naman tayo, the worst that's happening is that we're teaching ourselves to continue doing the wrong form and improper technique as long as naka-belt naman tayo. So pagtagal, as we do progressive overload, sa bad form na yan, yung risk ng injury natin, pataas ng pataas. At wala nang silbi, si belt. Ayun, no, di ba? Nakita nyo naman, hindi naman na-straighten ng belt yung likod nila. Ito ang isa, double belt pa yung gamit niyan eh. So parang sugat lang yan. Diba? Tinatapalan natin ng band-aid, tapos nakikiskis pa rin siya. So hindi maayos ng band-aid yung sugat. In this case, hindi maayos ng weightlifting belt yung wrong form natin. It will just get worse. Sabi nga natin, ang mag-aayos ng form natin at magta-tighten ng core muscles natin is ourselves. Pag inaral natin yung proper form. So ditch the belt, unahin ang proper form at technique, and do the proper form for a long time muna before ka mag-consider ng weightlifting belt. Then yung belt na yan, it will just be a complement. Take note, complement, not a fix sa proper form natin. Kasi ang purpose ng weightlifting belt, iisa lang naman yan. And it's not what you think. It's not what most people think. Naayusin yung form nila. It's not. So ito lang yung purpose ng weightlifting belt. To create an extra force around our midsection when we do core bracing. Or also called intra-abdominal pressure or yung tinatawag na Valsalva maneuver. So yan yung silbi ng weightlifting belt. So pakita ko sa inyo. So bago tayo makagamit ng weightlifting belt na maayos, ang una natin kailangan matutunan paano huminga. How to breathe. So ayan, sa pictures, in-screenshot ko to kay Alan Tral, ang hinga natin dapat dito pababa. Sa diaphragm natin. pababa siya, na dapat lalaki yung belly natin. Kasi dito natin ilalagay yung air. So, ganyan siya. Pag pinakita yung chan, ganyan dapat siya. Pag nag-inhale ka, ganyan siya. Not this. Di ba kasi ganito kadalasan tayo huminga eh. Nasa chest eh. Parang tumataas yung shoulders natin, tumataas yung chest natin. So, ganito yung proper breathing. So, kung may baby kayo sa bahay, yun, panoorin nyo paano sila huminga. Ganito yun lagi. Dito sila sa chan lagi. Dito nila nilalagay yung air sa chan nila. So, not this. Okay, not this. So, pag natutunan na natin huminga, ayun na, magagamit na natin yung belt. So, imagine, nilagay na natin yung belt. Diba? Tapos, ganito tayo huminga. Yung pag-expand ng belly natin, yun yung gagawa ng force dito. Parang nakaharang yung belt eh. Imagine niyo, nakaharang yung belt, tapos parang iiri natin sila, yun yung makaka-create ng extra force na magpo-protect sa spine natin, na magpapa-stabilize lalo sa core natin. Yun yung silbi ng belt. Mas magiging tight yung core natin. So pag tight si core, hindi bibilog yung likod natin sa squats at deadlift and even sa lahat ng exercises. At pag tight yung core natin, bukod sa mas safe tayo, mas malakas tayo. So ito yung purpose ng weightlifting belt. Hindi siya band-aid na pangtapal sa wrong form. So ayan, example, diba, may belt siya, tapos gagawin niyo yung ganitong hinga. Just imagine guys, may belt kayo, tapos parang i-expand niyo yung belly niyo. Maka-create siya ng sobrang lakas na force eh. Parang ini-ire mo dun sa yung chan mo dun sa belt. So yun yung magta-tighten ng core natin na super tight talaga. And yun yung magpo-protect sa spine natin. Ganyan siya. So again, hindi siya pantapal sa wrong form. Bago tayo makagamit niyan, kailangan muna natin alamin yung proper form and proper breathing. Yeah, ako Coach Carlo, lagi ako may pasa dito sa sa hip bone ko kasi medyo payat na talaga yung yung waist ko. Okay to guys, may natutunan ba kayo dito sa belt? So, proper form muna and proper breathing. Expand the belly against the belt. At doon magta-tighten talaga yung core. Coach, paano naman yung mga may lower back injuries? Same thing applies. Learn proper form first kasi yun yung magpo-protect sa atin for further injury. Tapos learn how to breathe. Then start using a belt. Hindi siya other way around. Hindi may injury ako eh. Tapalan ko ng belt kahit wag ko nang aralin yung form. Ang mangyayari doon, may injure ka pa rin. So you don't have to use a weightlifting belt to fix your form or prevent injuries. Ang una mong kailangan gawin, learn proper form. So what you must do is fix your form first, then decide if you want to use a belt, as that's entirely optional. Ang belt ko, Rice, yung brand ng belt ko. So next, ito para kay DM. There's no perfect macronutrient ratio. So na-discuss na natin sa week 2 training, calories king, protein queen. If you hit this, etong dalawa lang, all set na tayo. You're going to build muscle, you're going to lose fat, you're going to build your dream body. Yung fat and carb natin will depend sa preference ng tao yan. But it can change day to day. Okay lang sumobra sa kanila, sumobra either sa kanila basta pasok sa calories. So example niyan, 180 calories ang goal mo daily. So ngayon, gusto mo kumain ng madaming pasta dahil magluluto si Ermats ng spaghetti. So mataas yung carbs mo for today. Pero pasok ka pa rin sa 180. So kinabukasan naman, birthday ni Tito. May lechon. So babawas ka ng carbs para makapapak ka ng madaming lechon. So mataas yung fats naman, pero pasok pa rin sa 180 calories. So kaya walang perfect macronutrient ratio is because as long as calories are the same weight loss lang yan. So if we will limit ourselves to specific macronutrient ratio, like ganito, like kailangan sa carbs 40%, fat 25 lang, mabawasan yung flexibility natin. So magiging slightly rigid siya. Now contrast this with the flexible approach, yung V2 training natin, that's MF. Dito, intindihin na lang natin yung calories sa protein. Then we can do anything basta pasok sa calories. But of course, as we learned in the limiting beliefs training, rigidity can be a better choice as well if it's going to simplify things through less variety. So bottom line lang nito, walang perfect macronutrient ratio. So hit lang natin yung calories, protein natin, you're all good. But if you want to be rigid, if you want to have more structure, then okay lang dito. Next, we're almost done. Increased insulin doesn't cause weight gain. Calorie deficit is more important. So pwede na natin ignore yung mga nababasa natin na high carb increases insulin, doing IF, eating lower carb, decreases insulin, insulin resistance, etc., etc. So they're of little importance when it comes to weight loss, fat loss. So again, Dr. Spencer, calories are more important than insulin for weight loss. So importante lang yung insulin, pag-manage ng blood sugar, para dun sa mga diabetic, meron diabetes. Pero when it comes to weight loss, calories pa rin. So another from Lane, sabi niya lang dito, carbs are not fattening because of insulin. If insulin automatically cause fat gain, protein would too. Kasi protein, nag-spike din yan ng insulin. Dito, insulin does not magically cause all things to be stored as fat. It still all comes down to energy balance, calorie deficit. So bottom line lang nun, insulin doesn't cause weight gain. Calorie surplus yung nagkakause ng weight gain. So mag-intermittent fasting ka, mag-low carb ka, do them because pasok sa schedule mo at sa lifestyle mo and it makes you more consistent. Not because they lower insulin, that it matters less when it comes to weight loss. Next, losing strength doesn't always mean you're losing muscle. So pwedeng bad day lang, pwedeng kulang sa tulog, pwedeng overreaching phase lang, mataas na yung fatigue. And yung gusto ko i-discuss dito is yung sinagot ko sa coaching call last time. Yung pag-lose ng mechanical leverage when we lose weight. So pag nababawasan tayo ng weight, then nababawasan din yung strength natin sa lifts, it doesn't automatically mean na muscle loss agad. It just means na nagkakaroon tayo ng mechanical disadvantage pag nababawasan tayo ng body fat percentage. So example niyan, ito yung ibig sabihin ng mechanical disadvantage. So example, bench press. Pag mataas body fat natin, mas mataas yung leverage natin to lift heavier weights because of factors like shorter range of motion, yung bone angle, positioning ng arms, yung mga fats dito, So, yun yung mga factors. Pag mataas body fat natin, yung tinatawag na intramuscular spaces, filled siya ng maraming fats. And as a result, yung katawan natin merong more advantageous position to lift heavier weights. So imagine mo tong guy, since mataas yung body fat niya, pag binaba niya yung bar, kailangan niya lang short range of motion. Parang maiksi lang yung path. Konting effort lang yung mangyayari. Now, contrast this person dito sa person na mas konti yung body fat. So, since less ang fat, nitong nasa right, meron na siya agad na disadvantage position pagpalakasan ang usapan. Imagine yung bench press niya, bababa niya, angat niya, mas mahaba yung range of motion. So, hindi lang sa bench press, sa lahat ng exercises. So, this is the main reason why yung mga taong mataas yung body fat nila, malakas talaga sila. Kuha ba ito, guys? Yeah, powerlifters. So, kaya yung mga nag-start ng fitness, even starting fitness, di ba parang ang lakas, mataas yung agad natin, mataas yung kaya natin agad buhatin. Kasi yun nga, may leverage tayo. Pag mataas yung body fat natin, meron tayong more leverage to lift heavier weights. Okay ba ito, guys? May question ba dito? So moving on. So strength loss. Kailan acceptable and unacceptable? Not acceptable. So acceptable, usapang cutting to. So kailan acceptable and not acceptable yung strength loss during a cut. So acceptable, maintaining strength on all lifts while continuously losing weight. And itong next condition, losing 1, 2, 3 reps or even 2.5 to 10 pounds on some of your big lifts once in a while continuously losing weight. Yan yung mga acceptable na strength loss. So naka-highlight dyan si continuously losing weight. Ito. Dahil yan yung primary goal natin sa cutting. Secondary lang si strength gain. Ito yung pinaka nakakalimutan talaga na madami during their cutting period. Na primary goal dito, pag nagka-cut tayo, is to lose weight in a form of fat. Everything else is secondary. Ang mangyayari kasi, pag binaliktad natin ito, if your strength becomes your primary goal at naging secondary lang si weight loss, then possible na hindi ka na matapos sa cutting mo because all you will care about is not losing strength. And if that's the case, mag-bulk na lang tayo. Kung yung primary goal natin is gaining strength. So ito yung example ni Coach Carlo, yung may limiting belief siya. So ang nangyayari siguro, itong secondary goal napupunta siya sa primary goal, which prevented him from getting the 10% body fat. So, ito yung dalawang acceptable. Hindi ibig sabihin yan, nawawalan agad tayo ng muscle. Pwede rin factor yung bad day lang, kulang sa tulog, something like that. And of course, yung mechanical disadvantage. So, dito na tayo sa next. Unacceptable. So, losing strength and not losing weight. Losing strength every workout for consecutive weeks. So, yan ay may trend. Or losing a lot of strength. So losing above 5 reps or 10, 20, 30 pounds in a single workout. So kung nandito ka, possible na yung strength loss mo is leading to muscle loss na. Probably because drastic in deficit mo, overtrained ka na, hindi ka nagde-deload, or hindi ka kumakain ng protein. Pero kung dito ka sa left side, acceptable pa yan. And doesn't mean na you're losing muscle. Okay ba to guys? Sino ba yung nagtanong dito about strength loss? Si Giancarlo. Yeah, I hope yung mga pag nadaan kayo dito kasi nagkakating tayo lahat, eventually may experience nyo yan, strength loss. So dito lang kayo mag-base. And isipin nyo lagi yung mechanical advantage and disadvantage from being fat to losing fat. Kasi even ano lang yan, even kunwari, nabawasan ka lang ng 10 pounds, 5 to 10 pounds. Sobrang laki na nun sa sa sobrang laking tweak na nun sa range of motion, especially yung mga pressing exercises, mga bench, mga squats. Ang laki na nung mako-contribute nun. So as we lose weight, it's normal for us to lose strength as well because of the mechanical advantage having higher body fat gives. But it doesn't always mean we're losing muscle. But this also doesn't mean that you can now have an excuse to half-ass your progression or rationalize your slow progress. So baka maging excuse lang na hindi, cutting ako, normal lang yun. Kaya okay lang mag-lose akong strength. May tinatamad lang tayo mag-effort. Okay lang, 1 rep lang. Kahit kaya mo naman na mag-add ng 2 reps, 3 reps. Okay lang, 1 rep lang na add ko kasi cutting ako eh. Normal daw pala yung sabi ni coach. Okay, next. Last 2. If you've lost XX pounds already and your abs are still not showing or hindi pa lumalabas sa pictures mo yung results na gusto mo, it's not because your genetics are shit. Diba? I often hear this sa mga MF members, ginagawa nilang basta yung number of weight na na-lose nila for getting the abs. So it shouldn't be that way. Parang BMI, mali yung metric na tinitignan nila. So if you're training the abs naman regularly, the main reason na wala pa yung abs mo is not because of your genetics, but because you still have a lot or more body fat covering the abs. Yun lang yun. Kasi lahat naman tayo may ab muscles eh. So kung wala pa siya, most likely, may na-cover pa kasi na fat dyan. And again, di ba, huwag natin kalimutan yung kurot technique. Kung gaano kalaki yung nakukurot nyo, side belly, sige nga, kurot nga kayo ngayon. That means, ganyan pa kadami yung fat na aalisin natin para makita natin yung abs. So, sino dito marami pa nakukurot? Yan, nakita ko yung kurot ni Coach Danny. Sobrang nipis na lang nakukurot niya. So, kung gusto niyo ma-compare yung wala na yung low body fat talaga, kurutin niyo yung wrist niyo, yung kamay niyo, yung skin niyo sa kamay. So, ganyan yun. Wala kasi siyang body fat. Walang masyadong taba yung kamay natin. So, pag ginurot niyo yung skin yan, skin lang talaga. Okay to guys? So kung isa ka sa nakaka-experience nito, feeling mo dami ka na na-lose pero wala pa ring changes sa picture, sa mirror, what you should do is instead of blaming your genetics or getting discouraged, tuloy mo lang yung ginagawa mo. Just lose more weight. Kasi eventually, magre-reflect din yan sa mirror at lalabas din si abs at magugulat ka na lang ang ganda pala ng genetics mo. Dami pa fats. Yeah, okay lang yan. As long as you're progressing, hindi naman importante na makapunta ka agad sa level 10. Okay, lastly, favorite ni Coach Carlo, protein content of a broccoli doesn't equate to the protein content of a steak. So may mga makita kayo sa FB or kung saan man na kino-compare si broccoli sa steak. Same protein daw or mas mataas daw yung protein ni broccoli. So yes, kung ayan, nakalagay dito, kung per 100 calories ang basehan, assuming na tama itong nasa picture, assuming lang, then yes, possible na mas mataas ang protein ni broccoli kesa sa steak per 100 calories. However, ang hindi dito nakalagay is kung gaano kadaming broccoli yung kailangan kainin para maabot yung calories na yan, yung 100 calories na yan. Kasi as we know, di ba, broccoli have very little calories. And for you to get around the same protein content ng steak, baka ganito kadami yung dapat mong kainin. So yes, possible na pantayan niya yung protein content ng steak. Pag calories to calories ang basis. But are you willing to eat sobrang daming broccoli just to get the grams of protein? Diba, mag-ilang scoops ng ano ka na lang, mag-weigh ka na lang. O yan, pag naniwala ka sa ganong image, ganyan din magiging itsura mo. 40 grams protein pala, 50 grams. So, ang downside pa nito, pagkain ng ganyang kadaming broccoli araw-araw, diba, or multiple times per day, is baka makakause yan ng gastric distress. Hindi na biro yung kumain na sobrang dami. So, joke talaga na maging protein source ang broccoli. So, yung mga ganitong image, hindi sila. Stay away. Kulang sa info eh. Especially sa beginners, diba, very misleading sila kasi pag nakakita ng ganito, diba, possible na maisip nila, pwede naman pala ako mag-broccoli kesa steak or whey protein. Hindi na ako bibili ng whey. Healthy pa yung broccoli. So, mas nakaka-cause siya ng confusion. So, another one. Another misleading comparison. So, 100 grams beef, 100 grams beans. So, parehas daw, 22 grams protein. So, yes, possible na totoo. Lahat yan, nakasulat. But it doesn't matter. Ang catch naman dito, yes, nilagay nila yung timbang, 100 grams. At nilagay nila yung protein. Pero ang inalis naman dito sa image na to is yung ibang crucial na info like yung calories, like yung amount ng carbs and fat. Kasi kung yung makakakita nito, hindi nagre-research, o di ba, hindi siya familiar, hindi nagbabasa ng label, ang unang reaction niya dito, ay pwede ko naman pala ipalit yung beans sa steak o kaya sa whey. Mas mura pa, yun na lang kakainin ko. Not knowing na ang daming calories ng beans. So while the images na makikita natin na ganito, while they are true, ilalagay natin sila dun sa beware category because of the misconceptions and possible confusion na dala sa madaming tao. So pag nakakita kayo ng ganito social media, alam nyo na ha, huwag agad maniwala. So bottom line, be careful of circulating images like this. Most of them don't present the full facts to let someone make a good decision with regards to their diet. And that's it, guys. That's the end of our training. Sana madami kayong natutunan. Nag-include ako ng mga super basics lang because some of them needs getting reinforced. But most of them, I think, new and helpful naman. And most importantly, sana ma-apply mo ito sa journey mo at may pasa mo rin sa ibang tao, sa mga nangangailangan. So summary, final thoughts. Less than a month before 100-day challenge ends. So ang bilis, 20 plus days na lang tayo. Let's make every day count. This additional knowledge bombs are just backups for the more important things you've learned in the previous weeks. So let's focus on what matters. To finish strong and achieve the best version of you on May 11th, you just have to do 2 things every week. Score high sa daily habits mo and hit your target weight loss, weight gain by making adjustments to your food intake or activities. To do even better, you can review the replays of these lessons 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you haven't yet, level up your accountability groups. Kasi as we have seen, di ba, sa previous training, yung interview nila, yung mga interviewees, ang common denominator nila was how well they use and maximize their accountability groups. So since 4 weeks na lang tayo, dito nyo, gamitin nyo sila, i-maximize nyo sila. Di ba? Taasan nyo pa ng isang level. Also, itong mga previous interviewees, na kung mapapansin natin, sila yung mga active, sila yung mga engage sa community natin. Lahat sila nag-share ng wins, ng takeaways. So kung kayo yung group na less engaged, try nyo mag-level up. 20 plus days na lang eh. Para sa inyo naman to, hindi naman to para sa akin. Alright? Lastly, week 12 action items are already posted in the private group. Gawin natin yung weekly review tonight and crush the next 20 plus days. So your 1% weight loss, 0.5% weight gain, and a perfect score week.